Alrighty, guys. Go ahead and set up your worksheets and let me know when y'all get done.
What class is this again?
English
Okay.
and history put together.
Okay.
And no using ChatGPT. No using ChatGPT or AI tools on the worksheet. Christina. We are all done with the first warm-ups. Yes, Josh.
I got a question. So if we need to go potty, do we need to raise our hand or do we just get up and go?
You gotta have a potty pass.
Raise your hand.
Okay. I just want to make sure, you know, for other people, make sure they.
No cheating!
15 minutes class.
I got help her, she wanted to go. That's our exception.
Don, let me get this one real quick.
Alright, are we done with the first warm-up?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, now, today, we're going to be fact or fiction detectives. We're going to deter whether or not the Little House on the Prairie was factual or if it was pure fiction. As y'all know, Little House on the Prairie came out in 1974 and ended in 1983. Starred Michael Landon and Melissa Gilbert. Alright, now we're going to start with our discussion activity. So, do you think everything shown on television actually happened? Think about it, then share your thoughts with a partner before we discuss as a class.
Yeah, well, a lot of going on.
Discuss the topic at hand, not fire trucks.
Do you think that? Not everything on TV is real.
Yeah, I don't even go for it. Oh, bullshit. Ain't no good with that, nothing going to be happy.
That's so much better than
Yeah. God knows you can't cancel the wife.
Alright, time's done for discussion. Alright, raise your hand if you haven't answered. Josh!
Nope. Not always real.
Okay, why?
Can't say no. Cause you can't be happy with that many females in your life.
Well, how do you know that?
Oh, pick me, pick me, he's single, he's dead. Pick me, I have 3 examples right now.
No!
Can I go to the bathroom?
Go ahead.
Pick me, I got my hand up, pick me.
Josh!
Exhibit A, B, and C.
What about the other one?
That's the reason why I'm at, because she's at home.
Okay. Seriously. Anybody else has thoughts to share with the discussion question? Anyone else?
No, I'm not making this up.
Some things are not real, some things are.
Like what?
Everything.
I don't know.
And how do you know they're not real?
Because they're not.
I mean, they make homemade clothes. They make their own clothes. So, I mean, you can make that real. But that doesn't look like that.
So you saying one picture don't look like the other picture?
Okay, which one do you think is the real Mom and Pop Eagles, and which ones do you think is the fake ones?
That one. You think
No, I
that's
think
fake?
it's anyways.
Dawn?
I was just gonna say, I never watched Little House on the Prairie, so
I
I
think
don't know
short
whether it
one.
was fact or fiction.
Okay.
I was even in high school when it came out.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I know we came on next.
Josh?
He was gone. Finish your thought, sir.
I'm done.
No, you're not.
Alright. Alright. So, Laura Ingalls Wilder was born February 7th, 1867 in Pippin, Wisconsin. She grew up as a true pioneer. Her family, Paul Charles, Ma Caroline, and her sisters, Mary, Carrie, and Grace, traveled across the American frontier. During this time, westward expansion was still new around. So, everyone was moving near Oregon and west for farming. She settled in Kansas, Minnesota, South Dakota, and South Dakota. Laura experienced firsthand the hardships and joys of frontier life, such as harsh winters, prairie fires, crops, failures, and the warmth of a close-knit family. At 15, she began teaching school to help fund her sister Mary's education. Mary became blind after sickness. She married Almanzo Wilder in 1885 and later became a celebrated author. Her Little House book series, written in her 60s, blends real memories with storytellings, making her both a historical figure and literary voice of the American frontier. Her life is the foundation of fact and fiction. The Ingalls family relocated many times across the American frontier, from Wisconsin to Kansas, Minnesota, and finally South Dakota, seeking new land and opportunity. Charles Ingalls served his family as both a farmer and a skilled carpenter, building homes and barns on the open prairie with his own hands. Laura Ingalls Wilder began teaching school as a teenager to help support her family, showing remarkable determination at a young age. Now, all characters in the TV series match real family members. Some, like Albert Ingalls, were entirely fictional creations added for dramatic effect. Understanding these historical facts helps us distinguish between Laura's true story and the dramatized version seen on television. The Little House books are historical fiction stories rooted in Laura Ingalls Wilder's real childhood on the American frontier. Laura blended memory with storytelling to bring pioneer life to vivid detail. The prairie was like a sea of grass, Pa's fiddle sang deep in the evenings, and the stars were closed and bright over the little house on the wide prairie. All right, our next activity is you're going to identify facts you noticed in this excerpt and think about what details describe real frontier life, what might be added for storytelling, and how does Laura blend fact and fiction to bring history alive. I'll read the excerpt again. The prairie was like a sea of grass, Pa's fiddle singing in the evenings, and the stars were closed and bright over the little house on the wide prairie.
I was actually trying to read, I should have actually see it, like for real.
Yeah,
You know, it's actually like really hard to see for, like being serious.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Josh, sit down.
So, turn the light off.
All right, go turn the light off and then come back and sit down.
She didn't raise her hand.
Are we supposed to match the vocabulary on it?
You can't.
Ow.
Well, that's, the camera's not gonna really.
No, see. All right. Turn one on. All right. Can y'all see it now?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what are some facts you've noticed in this excerpt?
And she was a teacher.
Okay. What else?
She started writing books about her life as a child, in childhood.
Okay. Anybody else?
They were historically back.
Give her historically fiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lena.
Her sister.
Okay. We'll get back to that. From this excerpt right here. Okay, from this excerpt right here. The prairie was like a sea of grass, clouds fiddlesing in the evenings, and the stars were close and bright over the little house on the wide, wide prairie. What from that sentence right there is,
There wasn't a whole lot of pollution
facts.
and you could see the sky really well.
yep, that's one. Anyone else?
The prairie being described as a sea of grass where you can see nothing but grass.
Okay, that's another one. So what part of this expert would be added for storytelling?
See and the stars were close and bright over the little house. The prairie was like a sea of grass.
Yes, Josh.
Grass can't be water, so it can't be a sea.
Okay,
You're thinking of physical
Still,
scale.
so that would be for literary purpose and storytelling, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
I was right, suck it.
Beverage.
All right. TV adaptation versus reality. TV fiction. Albert Ingalls was added as a fictional adopted brother. He never existed in real life. Many dramatic events were invented or exaggerated for entertainment value. Characters like Nellie Olson were composites, not real individuals. Historical facts is they never had an adopted son named Albert. Laura's actual life, while challenging, differed greatly from the TV storylines. Primary sources in Laura's own books tell a more accurate story. Key takeaway is not every TV episode was based directly on the books. Producers changed events to create drama, humor, and audience appeal. Always check the primary sources. Yes.
So Nellie Olson was not a real person.
She was a real person, but she wasn't always in Laura's life, like the show makes her out to be.
Okay. So she wasn't like portrayed exactly like the real person.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, visual and cultural themes. The world of the prairie is painted in warm earth tones, rich brown soft greens, and muted reds that echo the land itself. Vintage floral patterns adorn bonnets and quilts, while gingham fabrics dress the family in humble, cheerful styles. Rustic wood textures from weathered barn planks to hand-carved furniture gave every homestead its endearing character. Storytelling and oral traditions were in the heartbeat of pioneer culture. Gathered by firelight, families share tales of hardship, hope, and heritage, weaving a tapestry of memories that pass from one generation to the next. These traditions, as much as any tool or harvest, define the spirit of the American frontier. Homesteading, building and maintaining itself. Farming and gardening meant growing crops and raising sufficient homes on the frontier, from raising wild animals to sustain the family through every season to tending the herd. Crafting and skills, quilting, woodworking, candle making, and the traditional pioneers crafts passed down through the generations. All right. Now,
She's
yes.
cheating.
I'm not cheating.
She's cheating.
I'm not cheating, no, I can't
She's
tell.
cheating.
I catch you again, or you get accused again, you're gonna be taken out.
I'm not cheating.
Put your phone away. All right. Now, everyone grab a dry erase board.
Give Mike one, and me and her share.
Say this for you. Here's 1, 2, here's 2. All right. We're gonna play a fun game I like to call Truth or Dare.
Yes.
Okay? You get a majority. If you get a question right, you get a Reese cup. If you get them all right, you'll get the entire bag.
I thought the one who got the questions right.
You can get the questions right too.
But there's only one bag.
And then you'll get picks and stuff. Okay? Josh, erase that. All right. Is it fully erased?
Yeah.
Whoa. All right, y'all, quick. All right. You're about to see 10 statements about the Ingalls family, the Little House books, and the TV show. Hold up your true or false clipboards to answer the statement. Be ready to explain your reasoning. Use evidence from what you have read and discuss. There are no trick questions. Think carefully and participate actively and have fun exploring.
Oh, Billy, come on, you gotta help.
Screw
What the heck is going on in here, dude?
You're interrupting our class and education, so.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dylan, have a seat.
He's our SRO.
Good. Keep that one and that one in line.
I'll pay for Carter's big place.
Oh, would
Yes. Right now, cash. Just one hit.
All right. Ready?
Okay.
Laura Ingalls Wilder was a real person.
False.
True or false?
True. True.
All right. Josh, why? Why is it
I
true?
wrote the books and lived the life. She was the reason why the movie was made.
All right.
Oh, I see why y'all play out.
All right.
I said true, why didn't I get a candy?
You also.
You were fast enough.
I just fall over. She's not even helping me. You should pick her out.
All right. Who else said true?
Like everybody.
Nuh-uh, your mom said false.
That's a false.
She didn't help me.
Tater didn't say anything.
I did.
Tater's not dead.
No, but.
That's
So are you.
Tater's mama said.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's get back to it, everyone. All right. Nellie Olson was exactly like she appeared on the TV.
False.
We did it.
All right. 1.
I'm gonna do my job.
Sorry, Don. Alright,
Right there.
I'm running out of candy, so we're gonna have to
Enough already?
improvise.
I
Alright,
better
who
not
was
say
firefighting
anything,
hats?
I'll get fat.
I already got one. All them.
Chris, you want that sweaty ass one,
Fry sweaty hat.
He said,
Alright, no one? Okay. Alright.
He said a funny word.
Alright. Let's get this back on track. Alright, the Ingalls family moved several times across the frontier. True or false?
True.
Alright. Why is it?
Because she said it was.
He's got a good point.
The book said.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
well,
they
What
said-
says? But what was another reason they were moving a lot? It
How they were
was
homesteading.
true, but what else?
Towels.
Looking for jobs.
Yeah.
Added
They're crop.
awesome sauce. Alright, so, one reason it's true,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't know this, is that Pa accumulated debts really badly, putting in the family in constant financial trouble.
Say it again, look at it again.
What?
Pa,
Paul?
Charles
Oh, okay.
Ingalls,
Yeah.
used to put the family in massive amounts of debt. There you could buy things, during this time period, you could buy things on credit if you didn't have the money for it. So, if you accumulate it, usually you would leave afterwards, is what he would do. He would pack the family early in the middle of the night and move them. Oh, wait, crap. Okay. Alright. Albert Ingalls was Laura's real adopted brother.
False.
Alright. Laura became a teacher. Okay?
You didn't even bring a T instead of an F.
Okay.
Dyslexic motherfucker.
Laura became a teacher as a teenager.
True.
Yep. Alright. Every TV episode was based directly on the books.
False.
Okay. Alright. The Little House books are considered historical fiction. Awesome. Laura never wrote books about her childhood.
False.
Yeah.
Alright. Charles Ingalls was a farmer and carpenter.
True.
Yep.
We just.
Alright. TV adaptations sometimes change real events for entertainment.
True.
Yep. Those two are the only ones that holding it up other than me.
He's doing something, I don't know what he's doing over there.
Better not be throwing them inappropriate. Alright.
Who's right now? I'm sorry, Laura.
Alright.
He's writing the truth.
Alright, guys.
I'm seeing a.
I'm good.
Alright. Why do TV shows change history?
To make it more appealing.
Okay. But raise your hand. Why do you think televisions change real historical events?
To make it more appealing to the masses.
Yes.
You told me to raise my hand, I did it.
What would be an example of that?
I don't know.
Okay. Say, I don't know. House of the Dragon. Right?
I guess.
Medieval times you never had dragons, right?
Right. Game of Thrones said otherwise.
Game of Thrones is historical fiction in that last season was trash, and everyone knows it.
Very much was.
Okay.
Why did you open your mouth?
Elena, watch your mouth.
Yes, mother.
Alright. Usually they change it to make stories more entertaining and engaging for audiences, to fit time constraints of episodes or seasons. To create dramatic tension, conflict, or humor. One example would be Carrie's acid trip in one episode of Little House on the Prairie. I think it was season 3. think about what you've learned today. Share your thoughts with a partner, then with the class. Share it with a partner, and then share it with the class.
If you right.
You're on the
Talk
right.
among yourselves.
You're on the right.
That little house on the prairie history.
Talk among yourselves.
It was a conspiracy theory. That's very true. I like that. I like that explanation, Josh.
One was a teacher. And she
You wanna share it with the class?
Alright, what y'all come up with? John!
Josh drawed on his arm.
Josh?
I did not draw my arm.
You did, Richard.
Okay, my bad.
Alright, let's get this.
Okay,
Josh.
That Little House on the Prairie is both fiction and nonfiction, because the books were historically correct and written by the person who did it, and the movies were just plagiarized.
Okay.
Good job!
Christina. Go stand in the hallway.
Nose in the corner now.
You are too old to be acting like that. Go. Alright. Anyone else? What have you learned today?
Little house on
Raise your hand.
I'm
Dawn.
That Paul Engel was a scammer in the fact that he ran up dead and ran out of town.
Okay. Elena.
Little House on the Prairie was history. Lauren was a teacher and worker. I don't know what that word is.
And wrote books.
And wrote books about children, about her children.
There you go.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't know there were books about it, I didn't know.
Yeah, I also didn't know there were books about it.
No, I
And
didn't.
they actually felt it, but I read it when I was young.
Then start participating because you haven't participated once.
I did though.
Why is she talking about that?
Alright. How can we determine whether something is historically accurate? Why is evidence important when studying history and literature?
Facts or fiction to understand what you're actually learning.
Okay. What would be an example of that? Josh,
On
what
this
would be
particular,
an example?
on this particular, event, ma'am?
On how can we determine whether something is historically accurate? Why is evidence important when studying history and literature?
Well, if it's from MSN, it's fake. If it's from Vox, it's true. And Trump says it, they did it.
Okay,
Biden was a pedophile.
okay. I'm talking about movie-wise. Such as movies as Forrest Gump.
Oh, why you not talking about Forrest Gump? You know, throw Forrest Gump.
Such as movies as,
Waterboy.
no. Such as movies as,
Finding Nemo.
Forrest Gump was somewhat historically
Black
correct.
Hawk Down.
See, now you jumping totally into
I just felt like
running.
Okay. And Shawshank Redemption, right?
Doesn't tell you at the start if it's fact or fiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how did reading excerpts from the Little House books help you better understand the real Ingalls family and life on the frontier?
We didn't even know it was a book, so we don't even, half of us can't even spell the word excerpt.
I can't
So we don't even know what it is.
I don't know how to spell book.
You went to Davidson Community, Davidson County, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Why do you think television shows change real historical events? Which fact about the Ingalls family surprised you the most today?
That she
Yes.
wasn't a firefighter?
Huh?
To make it more interesting to the public and appeal to the public's interest.
Okay. Christina.
Nobody.
Yes, go.
You ain't gotta take your phone
I
and
think
release
that's
it.
Leave the phone.
I know, right?
She might have lost
Yeah.
All right. All right. Key difference recaps. Real Ingalls family based on historical facts and primary sources. The Ingalls family truly lived on the American frontier, moving across multiple states. Charles was a farmer and carpenter. Laura became a teacher and Arthur. These events were documented in historical records and biographies. Little House books, historical fiction blending real experiences with storytelling. Laura Ingalls Wilder drew from her own childhood memories, which shaped events for narrative effect. The books captured the spirit of pioneer life while adding literary craft and imagination. The TV series dramatized adaptations with significant changes made for entertainment and fictional characters were added. Events were altered and dramatic tensions was heightened. Not every episode reflects what truly happened. Good historians always look for evidence before deciding what is true. Alright, follow-up family activity. Homework assignment.
Huh?
Yeah, homework.
Now we're all getting an F in that.
I thought we didn't assign more people.
Y'all keep interrupting and acting like y'all aren't grown and mature adults. Y'all are gonna write a 4-page paper. And if y'all keep on, it's gonna be 10 pages.
Why not make it 15?
Alright, how about 30?
Any more?
I'll stand there, man. Shut up.
I will. Alright. Alright, for homework. Yes, homework. Plus that paper that your colleagues have so graciously have made y'all write. You're to choose a TV show or film inspired by true events and watch a scene or episode together.
We have to write a 100-page essay, by the way.
200 now.
I was telling her about the assignment you just gave us.
And I never said you could have food.
Well, you gave it to us.
Eat it after class.
Where was that? I didn't see no fine print.
300. Okay. Now, you're to choose a TV show or film inspired by true events and watch a scene or episode together, such as,
Star Trek?
no,
Right there.
Hacksaw Ridge.
What's
What?
that?
Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge is based on a true story.
Full Metal Jacket?
Schindler, yes, that could be one. Schindler's List, for example.
That's a long time.
Too bad. You two are watching it tomorrow night.
A bush.
Yes, you are. Forrest Gump, possibly.
I mean, worse, I would do.
Oh, stop.
You get to watch it Wednesday.
Because there's a book that goes with that.
Doesn't make it historically active.
I've seen that book in
Okay,
Barnes and Noble or those stores.
okay. You're to identify at least one historical fact that was changed, exaggerated, or invented for entertainment purposes. And then you're gonna write a 1-page, no, you know what, y'all wanna act like fools this entire time? Y'all wanna write a 10-page reflection. Explaining why you think that change was made, considered wasn't for drama, humor, time, audience appeal. And it's due next Monday.
Okay, so,
Yours is due tomorrow.
so we don't have to read the book, we just have
I
to
ain't
write the
said
paper on the
anything.
movie, right?
So I can just copy everything from the book and put it on the paper?
No,
Don't you know the movie's
Y'all,
always better?
no. Stop. Y'all are to write a 10-page reflection on a movie, TV show, or episode from anything that is historically accurate, and then you're supposed to write what was changed, exaggerated, or invented for entertainment purposes. Was it for drama, humor, time, or audience appeal? Like I said, it is due next Monday. Thank you. Keep exploring fact and fiction. Alright, that's